Hey guys, welcome back to another POV. Today I've got the 50mm 1.8 on the Sony A7 III. It's quite harsh lighting today, so I thought I'd come out for a little bit of a, maybe like a half an hour walk. So what I'm aiming to do today in today's video is I'm going to take you through some of the creative process that I go through when I'm thinking about shots. Now I'm walking onto Bond Street now, and the first thing I can see is obviously the harsh light and the shadows. So we can work with that. We can maybe play around with the shadows, maybe capture some interesting subjects in the shadows, or walking into shadows, or walking out of shadows with shadows on the side. So we'll work with that and see what we can get along this road. I was driving down this road, I noticed this shot here, which is very vibrant, and I'm going to work with that. I'm going to come back in a minute and work with that and do something with that in a minute. But I also went past this yellow billboard here, and I don't know if the sun has shifted too much now, but when I went past it, the shadow was looking really sick on it. So I'm wondering, still, it's okay, but when I went past it, there was the traffic lights on it. Kind of worked, but he was a little bit too far away from it. This dude for sure. Okay, that worked. Okay, there's also this window here where you can kind of peer through and see what the builders are working on. So let's see if we can get this dude in here working. I just want the light on the back of your head. I just want to get the light on the back of his head. Oh no, yeah, sorry, we'll get that dude. There you go. We got it. They loved it. Okay, that worked as well because I got the double exposure. Let's move down to that really cool window that we were talking about. So as you can see, it's a really vibrant window shot, like with the different colors and everything, and on camera it does look really sick. But it's about how we can make it work. I'm thinking maybe a double exposure might work. So if I shoot kind of like through it, because there's reflections coming off it, and then get someone going through frame, maybe. We've got something on the floor there that I can actually focus on and pull focus onto. Okay. So we'll wait for these people to go through the frame.
So I felt a bit trapped.
Okay, so you get the idea of that shot. So it's about using, you can use, you know, window fronts like this, shot fronts like this to get creative and just do something a little bit different. Okay, maybe I can use this cross section here to get this dude with the lighting. Okay, I'm going to try and squeeze down the side of this truck because they're currently craning something, which looks pretty cool. So if I come down this side, I could have done with a wider lens on today for that shot, but the shot I wanted to get was, obviously they're craning this into position, workers, it looks cool, but the shot's there. That's the shot you could get if you had a wide worker, wide angle. You get the idea. Okay, so just stopping through Chinatown, and obviously you can see it's pretty harsh lighting, so we'll see what we can get here today. I'm just going to stop over here for a second. Just going to get these dudes sat here. Kind of nice street shot. Okay, heading down through Chinatown, you've got this kind of cherry picker fixing some of the lanterns, so I think maybe we can probably get something. We can probably get that. Get this moment, he's giving him his lunch, so we'll get that. moment that happens every day, so we're going to push on, see what else we can find. That shot was taken at 1,600th of a second, f1.8, ISO 64. Okay, so I've just come down to Covent Garden now. The lighting coming through here is quite nice. I think I'm gonna maybe come out to the side a little bit. I did actually see some people in Vashi. They're working on pieces of jewellery, and maybe I can get a shot of this dude working on this piece of jewellery here. Let's have a look. Pretty impressive. So he's like looking through the monitor at what he's doing down there. It's quite impressive actually. Nice product shot. There's another dude down here, he was also doing the same. He's also working on one as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, so up ahead I can see a bunch of typical tourists. What I mean by that is people that have, like, I call them coach tourists. You know they've arrived on a coach. You know that they're definitely not from here, and they've got all their old-fashioned cameras. They're all taking photos, all crooked and with one hand. So let's get a shot of that, shall we? Bam. Nice and simple. Nice little shot. Someone else getting a shot. I wonder when I get old, am I going to be that guy? Am I going to walk around with a point and shoot camera just taking photos of stuff that I'll just back up on a hard drive and never look at ever again? Oh wait, no, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm heading down towards the embankment area. Because of the lighting at the moment, the shadows down there should be pretty sick. So down in embankment, obviously you get some really nice shadows with the trees, people walking, so like subjects on the bikes and everything. So we'll just see, we'll, you know, walk along the embankment for a little bit and see what we can find up there. Down there, up there, down, definitely down, going down a hill, so shut up Sam. Okay, dude here on his phone. We get lost in our phones in random places. Like, I wonder what caused that dude to stop, right? That was shot at 1,600th of a second, f1.8, ISO 100. Well, ISO 64, but ISO 100 because of what I said earlier. The reason I shoot at 1.8 is because I just love that really shallow focus point, shallow depth of field. Love that. But I find it so strange how people just get like just walking along and just stop, and then that's it. They stand there for 10-15 minutes doing absolutely nothing, just looking on their phone. For what? I don't know. I just find it incredibly funny. The dude here with his little push trolley thing. Is he going to come down the steps here? I think he might do. He's getting coming down the stairs. Okay, that was 2,000th of a second. Nice little action shot. Would have been better if I was in front of him though. And I'm going to go this side of the road, so I have that as a background because it's a better background than just cars parked here. So we'll see. We've got someone coming down now, and we'll use him as an example and see if I like it or not. See if we can do this dude. I think he even looked at me, but again, we'll see. So we'll follow this dude around. That is nice lighting. We've got a dude coming towards me now, so we'll use him as well as a front-facing one. So we'll start focusing here, like so. Kind of works, but I'm not blown away by it. Some dude on a scooter. Again, kind of works, but I'm not gonna. Sorry. It kind of works, but you know, I ain't gonna win any photography awards with that. Well, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. For the shittest photo. Let's cross over again. I mean, these guys are just in standstill, so I could just go ahead and cross. I reckon we can dip between this, like so. Back of the Uber. Kind of like typical London shot. Like that. Maybe this dude. Let's have a look. Now I will say, as things are obviously opened back up or opening back up, you know, it can be a little bit daunting because there's more people around, right? So you become more nervous, a little bit more anxious about taking street shots because you don't want people to look at you, you don't want people to like pay attention to what you're doing. But just own your trade, own the thing that you do, you know, enjoy going out and shooting. And if anyone is inquisitive or asking me questions, then just tell them what you're doing, tell them what you're up to, show them what you're about. And normally 9 times out of the 10 they're like, oh, that's cool, and then they walk away. Just like this framing just here, lots of people go down the steps because the steps are quite nice steps actually for maybe this dude. That's actually quite nice. It's a shame there's not like this shadow going across, or if he was going the other way it might be quite nice. Okay, this dude coming down now, he's got a bike, so he's going to carry the bike down, so I reckon maybe this is a framing, like just here. Sick. Okay, so as we're heading back up, I'm going to be continuing to look for like shadows, because it's obviously midday, it's just past midday now, so you know the lighting is very harsh. So it's about trying to use the shadows to find pockets of light to give you the shot that you inevitably want. So there's a dude here on his phone, just there, and there's some light coming through the trees, and I think it works quite well. If we can get a statue in the background. If I can frame through the center here. Sweet. So out of the two, I prefer the one where I've framed him between the post box and the lamppost, because it just gives that natural frame. And I've said this in many other videos where, you know, where you look for that natural frame to frame someone and give that perspective. So one of the reasons why I like the 50mm is because of how light it is, and carrying the setup around for the entire day, you're not going to know it. Now there are some lenses that I've used in the past that are super heavy. For example, my 14-24 is really heavy, so when you're carrying that around all day, you really do know it. Okay, so up ahead we have a quirky character, so we're going to kind of shoot through the bus stop, I think, if we can get. We'll use manual focus to pull focus on him a much sharper way. Let's go back to auto. I mean, with the bus in the background as well, that actually turned out quite good. I'm quite happy with that one. The bus was perfectly positioned. Is there anyone on this bus? Maybe this dude on a bike behind me. Too slow, unfortunately. Take two. So I might do a little bit of a panning shot here. Dude on the other side of the street looks super quirky, and I assume he's going to walk towards me, so quickly before my battery runs out. Sick. And let's jump into the hashtag and see what you guys have been shooting. All of today's photos in today's POV have been edited with my presets. 114 for £10 down in the description. If you're not following me over on Instagram, head over and follow me there. Let's go and see what you guys have been shooting. Let's go. So I hope you enjoyed this nice little chilled POV. We're going to jump into the hashtag now and see what you guys have been shooting over the last day or so. Roxanne is chilling in the background. Hello. So let's jump into the hashtag. We've got a most recent, so we'll throw a screen record on so you guys can see what I'm seeing. It was super nice just to head out and just chill out, and this is why this was a longer POV, because I just kind of just left the camera running, left the GoPro running, and just kind of just went with it and took photos of pretty much everything, and there was no kind of agenda, or I just wanted to go out and just chill, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So let's just do a quick refresh, and we'll go with ones that catch my eye. That's really, that reflection is insane. Wow. Absolutely crazy reflection. That's nice framing from 321 capture. How are you, Kath? We'll do, ooh, that's nice. Love the lighting in the foreground from Bruty Photography. And then we'll go with, oh, look at the swan. I do love a good swan. Did you guys see the POV from the other day where I took a swan photo in front of Tower Bridge? And we'll do, love these shots. I want to try that with Roxanne one day, where, you know, the hair flick, where you like put it in water and flick it up. Maybe we can try and get creative with it. Not sure how, but we'll try. Nice portrait shot here, and then another one here. Two really cool street style shots. Well, one was a portrait, one was street style. And let's go with two more. Nice look up shot here, and then also nighttime one. Wow, that is some rainy situations in Singapore right there. And then we'll do, oh wow, look at that framing, that's cool. Okay, last one, promise last one. That one, nice typical street shot from Ian Hargraves. Awesome. Honestly guys, seeing your photos on there really is amazing. We're up to 146,000 posts now, which is insane. Genuinely is insane. When I think back to last March when I first started the hashtag and to where it is now, it's crazy. All of the photos today were edited with my presets. The presets are down in the description if you want to go and buy them. They're £10, 114 presets for £10. Really good price, really cheap, really affordable. I will be releasing some mobile presets soon. The same presets, so the 114 for mobile, I'll be releasing them soon. I'm just trying to work it out. Basically, it's a longer process to do it, and I'm just trying to sort it out and get it all sorted and squared away, and then I'll get it on the website for you guys that are shooting with mobile. With all that being said, create more, stress less, and of course, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.